Hi there. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's update. Now, it's Thursday as I record this, Thursday the 3rd of August, and on Wednesday evenings, twice a month, I run my Smart Author Fast Track group, and we had a really interesting discussion about my book launch last week. One of the ladies said to me, I've been seeing your stuff on Facebook, I've been seeing what you've been putting on LinkedIn, I'd like to know more. So I spent probably around about half an hour delving into some of the activities. So there's a richness I'll be sharing with you over the coming weeks and answering some of their questions and also hopefully answering some of yours. But there's a topic I really want to focus on today, and at the end of the session I will share what I've been up to this week. But there's a topic I want to talk about that's really, really important when it comes to writing and marketing a book. Now, I find that a lot of people think about writing their book, but they don't see how they can reap the rewards until they publish it. And the publishing date can feel a long way off, can't it? 9 months, a year, 18 months, maybe even 2 years away. And they can't necessarily see how they can make the most of their book whilst they're writing it. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I've updated Book Marketing Made Simple. So there is a cover reveal this week. So if you just look up there, new cover, new subtitle. One of the reasons for updating this book was to really focus on how you can market it right at the very beginning. So there's loads more ways in which you can share it on social media. So different ideas of how you can promote your book, what you can say about it, how you can get your message out there. I also really, really want to encourage you to build your community of readers as you write your book, because ultimately they're the people who will be buying it when you launch it. They'll be the people you take on your journey as you write your book. So they'll be the people going, I need to have a copy, and that is so important. And so that's really, really something I wanted to focus on, is how you market your book right at the very beginning. You do not have to wait until your book is launched to actually reap the rewards. You can get clients, you can build your business, you can raise your profile. And there's actually a transformation that happens when you write your book, when you get to know your subject on a deeper level and you get to really learn from other people. It makes your work even better, and your knowledge and your wisdom even better. When you get to grips with your story, if you have one, it also helps you to come to terms with anything that may have held you back in the past. So all of those are important when it comes to marketing and also writing a book. Now, the other thing I wanted to focus on today is the misconception that you have to do everything yourself in your book. And I'm going to give you some examples here. And this is where my Fast Track members have really inspired me. Now, it's not all down to you. One of my Smart Author Fast Track members has done 17 interviews for her book so far, and she's got more that she wants to do. Another of my clients has done, I think she's had 60 people reply to her survey. So she's got 60 people who have said, A, they're interested in her topic and they want to read about it, and B, she's got their language, their ideas, their thoughts about what they want to read. And also it enables her to promote the book and her programs, because they know the type of language they're using. Gold dust, gold dust. Another of my former Fast Track members who's just about to embark on the publishing process, she's had 12 case studies in her book, which again allows people to look inside how she works and experience what it's like to be one of her clients. Within Book Marketing Made Simple, I have, I'm just going to check my notes, I have 14 people contribute to the book. So that's 14 experts who have shared their experiences, their knowledge, their expertise in subjects like LinkedIn, websites, creating podcasts, or getting a radio interview, networking. So experts, people who I trust and people who I know will be helping me to promote it as well. But they add so much value to the book. I've also had 17 case studies in the book, and some of those case studies have had more than one insert into the book, if that's probably not necessarily the best way of putting it, but they've had, so that adds a richness to the possibilities that marketing a book can give you at all stages of your journey. So the point I wanted to share with you today is that marketing your book is a journey, from pre-launch, when you're writing it, through to approaching your launch, through to the launch itself, and keeping the momentum going after you've launched it. It's all so important. And that's one of the reasons I've updated Book Marketing Made Simple. So if you are thinking about writing a book, please just do it. If you need my help, you know where I am. You're very welcome to join us on Smart Author Fast Track. Let's just have a conversation to see where it might go. So what have I been doing this week? Well, I was going to do the Amazon fundamentals, which I mentioned last week. That has been moved to next week. That's okay. I have been working on the book marketing planner, partly because my proofreader is going on holiday soon, so that had to come up the list of priorities. On Tuesday, I sat down on the floor with my business manager and we got post-it notes and paper out to actually map out my book launch. Now that will be another video in the future. I was asked about that through Smart Author Fast Track yesterday, and I'd like to formulate the ideas in my mind a little bit more before I share it with you. I created the book launch blueprint when I did the initial launch for Book Marketing Made Simple in 2017. So we had a blueprint to start from, which has been incredibly useful, and we've been developing and moving that forward further. So what else have I been doing? I've got a list here. I recorded a podcast on Wednesday. Wednesday that's going to be going out in September, which is part of the launch planning. We've done the second round of proofs we're doing the second round of proofs for Book Marketing Made Simple as well. The foreword, just about to agree the foreword. So that's just about happening. And we've been moving on with my podcast with agreeing the music for the jingle. So they're the exciting things that have happened this week, and lots more to do. But it's all part of the bigger plan. It's all part of the bigger plan to actually enable more people and inspire more people to write and market their books. I know that you've got an incredible amount of information inside you. I want you to get it into the hands of people who need to read it. That's why I do what I do. And actually, I'd love to know why you do what you do. Why don't you comment below?